I hope you're having an awesome day so far. I'm Maddie. Right now I'm making some soap cupcakes, which is bars of soap that look like cupcakes. I'm replacing my water with aloe vera liquid instead. I used it in a lotion just recently and it worked super awesome. So I'm going to try it in some soap and see how that comes out. I also wanted to preface my video with saying that this isn't a tutorial or a how-to video per se, in case you want to make soap but haven't done that yet. Cold process soap can be really dangerous. I'm working with dangerous stuff with lye, can really hurt you. I will link in the description box, however, a couple of links to Soap Queen TV and Brambleberry, which are really good starter places. They helped me when I started, and I'm still really new, so they still help me out, and they still help experts out. So if you want to get into soap making and you want to try this out for yourself, that's the best place to start, and I'll link some of her beginner level stuff, safety videos online, colorant, and things like that down in the description box. Alright, so my lye water, which is in here, which isn't water, and my oil solution are within a couple degrees of each other. My oils are 73 degrees Fahrenheit, and my lye solution is 81, so they're less than 10 degrees of each other, which is good. So I'm just gonna do this. All the air bubbles. Dump this in. Now I'm not going to be adding any color to this because I'm using a different base oil like this. I want to keep the bottom white, so the base of the cupcakes that I'm making are going to be white. The frosting I'm also not going to color, but I'm going to be using vanilla fragrance oil, so it'll discolor to a brown color. I kind of wanted to see what that would look like. I'm gonna make sure there's not any air bubbles in here. I'm not adding any colorant to the base of the cupcakes, and I'm also not going to add any fragrance oil, because I want to see if the aloe vera liquid will do anything to the fragrance. I know if you add honey to cold processed soap or milk, and you're not careful with the milk and the honey, it can make your cold processed soap smell a little bit burnt or a little bit spoiled, because the lye and the chemicals in the soap can scorch those ingredients and make it smell gross. So I don't think, I've been told and read that there won't be much of a smell once the soap is cured, but I want to make super duper sure. So I'm not putting any fragrance on the bottom for the base of the cupcakes. Alright. And I want it to be kind of thick so that I can make the frosting. I'm not sure if I will need to make a full second batch of soap to make the frosting for the cupcakes, but I have been experimenting a little bit with soap frosting. Alright. So 2 to 3 cupcakes is kind of what I'm going for, so that there's enough for me and my family and friends to use, my group of people that I have helping me with soap to use. So at the very least, I can cut them in half and get a couple extra bars of soap. And I'm not sure how much is going to be left of this, so depending on how much batter I have left, I'll just stick blend it a little more, mix it in a little bit more to make it thicker, and make this the frosting, which is what I'll do anyways, even if I have to make another batch. But if I don't have to make another batch, then that's one less step. And I meant to put these, and I probably will put these in a cupcake holder that I don't really use. That way I can move them pretty easy. Okay, let's see if I can make a whole third cupcake. Seeing how many cupcakes by themselves that I can make with this is also a good thing, because then I have an idea of how many cupcakes I can make for a batch. If I need to make 12 or 15 cupcakes, I know that half a pound only makes 3, so I need to like quadruple that. So I need to make like 4 pounds or however much I need to make 12 cupcakes. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit less full, but that's okay. I made some smaller cupcakes, and mini cupcakes, because I had silicone molds for mini cupcakes. My sweetness doesn't really like them, but I was wondering if he might use them a little bit more. If they were bigger, he said that the small ones was the mini cupcakes were a little bit small and a little bit hard for him to use, so I'm going to see if making bigger ones will make it any easier. Alright. So I'm going to need to make a whole nother recipe for the frosting. Alright, so I'm back after making a brand new batch just for soap frosting. I made the batch for the frosting smaller than my normal soap. My soap I usually make in half pound for these experiment soaps, but my frosting I made only a 1/4 pound, so very small amount. I've already added the vanilla fragrance oil in here, and I'm looking at it now and hoping that this is enough frosting for these 3 cupcakes, but if not, that's okay. I just didn't want to have a crazy amount of frosting and not have anything to do with it. Actually, I've never piped actual cupcakes before. These piping with soap is the first time that I've piped anything. So, I'm still learning how to do some stuff. I'm learning from other soapers. A lot of soapers do some kind of soap cupcake or soap icing, something. Royalty Soaps, Katie Carson does frosting on all of her soaps, or almost all of her soaps. So I kind of got inspired by her to try some frosting. And then I saw someone do cupcakes, and I thought those looked really cool. That's what made me want to do that. I think I'm going to leave this one empty, this last one that's a little lower, just plain. Only because I don't have a lot of soap frosting left, so I guess that's good to know. I kind of wanted to try a couple of things that I've seen. That didn't come out very good. I wanted to try a couple of things that I've seen people do with real cupcakes. And just kind of design some stuff if I can. Mostly I just wanted to do this and see what would happen. That's not working at all. I thought about doing different colors for the frosting to make it a little more colorful, but I know that vanilla turns brown, so almost any color that I used would be a dark browny color. So these are the cupcakes with the frosting. They don't look as good as they could have, but I'm still happy with them. It's a learning experience. It's a learning curve. And I'm going to do better next time. So it's been a couple of weeks, actually, since I made the soap cupcakes, since I filmed the rest of the video. And this is what they look like. The frosting has turned brown now. Vanilla tends to discolor. It started turning brown, like a light tan color, and then started to darken within a couple of days. It's actually not as dark as I thought it would be, so maybe aloe vera liquid lightens your soap a little bit. The base is really, really white, so I don't even need to add any titanium dioxide or anything to do anything. So I can do whatever color I want with a aloe vera base. So I'm going to be trying to make some other cupcakes that are way more colorful than this later on. But this is my first attempt at some cupcakes. I'm going to experiment a little bit more and figure some stuff out and make them look really good. My next video is actually I'm working on right now is going to be for the Soap Challenge Club. So I'm going to try something really cool. I'm really excited about that. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your day.